What is up, everybody? Sean Grapevine here with the Atlanta branch of UMortgage. Today, I'm going to show you all there is to know about the agent pre-approval pipeline and portal that you can partner with your agents in to allow them to create their own pre-approvals and to keep up with their deals that they have with you. It is such a great feature for a number of reasons. One, it allows real estate agents who are notoriously nocturnal and like to write offers at 2 in the morning. It prevents them from having to text you and like wait around, especially on like a weekend or super early in the morning or super late at night, wait around on you to scramble to get a pre-approval out or to see the notification 6 hours later and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late getting this to you. It allows them a little bit more agency over the deal. Also, it allows them to keep up with the process, so you're not constantly getting emails about, hey, where are we at with this, where are we at with that. They're going to be able to see it, and it's really going to make them feel like partners in your pipeline together. Instead of you working for them, it's going to be like you're working together to close this deal. They have agency, they have visibility, there's transparency. You guys are more like business partners and less like independent service providers that happen to be working together. It is super cool. All right, let's dive in to Arive. Was that cool? Or was that cool? Am I cool? That was cool. All right, so here we are in Arive. I've created a dummy loan application for my not dummy wife, Harvest Grapevine, and I've just kind of set everything up for your typical conventional deal. $500,000 deal, 5% down payment, 36% DTI. I've got in her income, she's making $10,000 per month at UMortgage. I mean, she's not making $10,000 a month at UMortgage, but in this dreamland scenario, she is. And have everything set up here. $125 a month in homeowners insurance. For some reason, $900 a month in property taxes. It's got PMI already built in, and $250 in HOA dues. So you're going to make sure you have everything set up, that they're in the fully pre-approved status that is here in the prospect pipeline statusing, from app intake to qualification to pre-approved. You want to make sure you actually have them pre-approved, that you've actually run credit. You just want to make sure your pre-approved borrowers are pre-approved. You heard it here first. So there you go. You're going to want to make sure you've run product and pricing, that they actually have a product assigned to them, that they have an interest rate assigned to them, 6.25%. That's right. My wife does not get a friends and family discount from me. I'm trying to make a full rip here. Sorry, Harv. If you want to go buy your own house, you're going to have to pay the piper. And yeah, you just want a fully pre-approved, fully set up deal with product and pricing selected. Obviously, if this were a real client, you would want to have run AUS, because we want to make sure our clients are approved. Enough of that. To set up the agent pre-approval and pipeline management system, you are going to add your real estate agent here in business contacts. Here it shows me, Sean Grapevine, as her real estate agent. Also, no discount on my commission, no rebates, nothing like that. Full 3%. Thank you, darling. And make sure you've got their email in there and are ready to go. You've got all their information in there, and you can add so much more in business contacts. You can put your real estate agent's date of birth in Arive and get birthday reminders about that. So whatever information you have, put it in there. When you get a contract for a person, say, thanks so much. What's your birthday? And just put it in. They're going to be like, why is he asking my birthday? And then 9 months later, you're like, happy birthday, Barb. She's like, man, that Sean guy is good. So in the pre-approval access module here, you want to make sure that you've given the real estate agent pipeline and pre-approval access. If you were going to get, you can give the pipeline access to listing agents and closing attorneys and parents and stuff like that, so they can keep up with the milestoning in the deal. You would only want to give those people pipeline access, because you don't want those people creating pre-approvals for you. You can send them an invitation here. You can preview the invitation here. Come on. There we go. Just like you always can in Arive, you can make little edits to it if you want to, and you are just going to send that out. Below that is where you set all your limits, right? So make sure that even if they want to buy $500,000 house, and that's sort of their budget, make sure you're pre-approving them up to the amount that they're actually pre-approved for, or like that is somewhat above their budget, in case you're going to get a text message if that person wants to offer on a $502,000 house and the max purchase price is in there at $500,000. So make sure you're actually pre-approving them with some buffer, as long as they are actually approved for that much. Maximum LTV 95%. You're gonna put the max DTI here, and you can see, right? So she's got in there as having a $10,000 a month salary. 44.99% is the max DTI, which means max total monthly payment is $44.99 because we don't have any other debts or liabilities in there as monthly payments. Now, don't just crank this to 49.99%. Like, we used to get approved eligibles on those all the time back in the good old days in 2021, before Fannie and Freddie really tightened the reins on credit at higher DTIs. We're getting a lot of refer with cautions at 47.6%, which we would have been clear approve eligibles back in the past. So make sure you're nice and conservative on max DTI. And then you're going to put a max down payment there as well. And there's two little toggle buttons here. Always rerun pricing and eligibility for scenario qualification. So if they were qualified, if you have them in a conventional loan and all of a sudden they want to buy a house with a $700,000 loan amount, or let's say like $730,000, then it will rerun eligibility and it'll spit back out, hey, client's not qualified for this. So this could get like a little edgy on like people who are like, should we do jumbo or conventional, that kind of thing. So just make sure that if you think they're super well qualified and they might be going between conventional and jumbo, then just turn off rerun pricing and eligibility, because this will only really work with the one product you have selected. So if you think you're going to be jumping between products, specifically conventional and jumbo, then untoggle that switch. And then it also says allow borrowers and realtors to edit offer address. So a lot of real estate agents love to have the actual address on there. Some just like it to say TBD. Some just like it to have the location, like the zip code. So you can toggle this on, toggle this off. It's up to you. So you would hit save there. I'm going to hit discard because I already have this ready. And when you have sent the invitation, the real estate agent will receive an email just like this. Sean Grapevine has invited you to their real estate agent portal. And so they can click finish account setup. They'll type in their password and then they'll get logged in and they will be brought to this screen. So they're going to be able to see your entire pipeline that you have with them. The cool thing is finalized and funded loans do stick around in this pipeline. They don't disappear. So once you've like worked up, a book of business with this real estate agent, like over the last year, you've done 10 deals. They're going to see like, wow, those are the 10 deals I did with Sean. He was phenomenal. We've created a ton of like a great relationship with each other. We've created a ton of value for our borrowers and buyers, and we've created a ton of like income for ourselves. And it's just going to be a nice memorialized reminder of how much of a badass you are. When they go here, they'll see harvest. So here's the loan in question, all the property info, the two loan officers on the deal, the real estate agent. It'll also have the title contact, the listing agent, all that stuff. Whoever you put into the business contacts will be right here. And it's also going to allow them to send emails and make telephone calls, or like find the phone number of all the people on the deal. So it's a really great contact management tool as well. They'll know exactly where to go to be like, I gotta call the listing agent. I don't have it saved. Oh, I'll just log into Arive. Shows the loan progress as well. Application, processing, underwriting, closing. Super simple. Doesn't need to get into specifics. Doesn't talk about appraisal, title, any of that stuff. It's just the meat of like where it stands. And then it's got the key dates as well. Over here, you have the monthly housing expenses as you have it set up in Arive. Caveat on that later. And then it shows the client needs and stuff here. This is a dangerous little area because if you and your LC and your processor aren't constantly clearing, accepting or rejecting conditions, then like those numbers can really look bad. So make sure that if you're going to be sharing this with real estate agents, that you're constantly monitoring the client needs list in Arive, accepting and rejecting and working alongside with your ops team to make sure this is as up to date as possible. Because if it says 12 in review because the person uploaded them 36 hours ago, and you're 6 days to closing or something like that, the real estate agent's going to be like, so what's like where we at with the review? So you really want to make sure you keep that updated. Same goes for transaction details, seller concessions, earnest money deposit. If the original contract says $5,000 in seller concessions and then you receive an amendment that says $8,000, update it in Arive. or work with ops to update it in Arive, because you know that real estate agent's going to be in here and be like, it says 5,000, but it should say 8,000. That's how whiny real estate agents sound to me. It says 5,000. So you really want to make sure you keep that up to date, so you're not getting that text that says, "Hey, because they don't know the difference between this and the lender portal. They're going to think this is the center of truth for the deal. They don't know that, like, oh, it's actually at Home Point. It's been updated there, or UWM or whatever. Like, they think this is the truth for the deal. So you have to keep this updated, because you know they're going to be checking back in, clicking refresh all the time, making sure everything is up to date and on time, ready to go, etc. Let's move on to the exciting part, the actual pre-approval letter itself. You'll click the pre-approval button, believe it or not, and you will be brought to this. Now, the great thing is all of those limits that you said earlier prevent people from getting into trouble typing in the wrong thing. If Harvest wanted to buy a $500,000 and $100,001 house, it's not going to let her. Well, it's not going to let her get a pre-approval for it anyway. We put a $50,000 max down payment there. What if she wanted to put $52,000 down on this? Well, it's not going to let her. So it's going to limit what real estate agents can do. So it limits the amount of trouble you could possibly get in by opening Pandora's box and just letting people create pre-approval letters. It also pays close attention to DTI. So, for instance, her max monthly payment is $44.99 per month, as we remember. Now, what if we found a house with an insane property tax bill and an insaner HOA due bill? Oh, we're $1 short. It's going to say, hey, this isn't going to work because it's over that 44.99% DTI that we already established. So it's really a fantastic way of keeping people from making offers that they're not going to qualify for. Let's put this something more manageable. And then, because we gave them access on that toggle screen to put in the address of the house itself, you could put in the actual address. And when you click update letter, it's going to move all this stuff over, really just the purchase price and the offer address right to here. From here, they can either download it or they can send it straight from Arive to everybody. So to Harvest, also to the loan officers on the deal and the real estate agent itself. You can click send and it goes to everybody on the deal. You can also edit that email as you see fit, as you can with all emails in Flowify on a one-by-one basis. And guys, this is such a great, hold on a second. Am I still cool? Still cool. Such a great tool. Like I said, it's going to make your real estate agents, they're going to not think you work for them. They're going to realize they work with you, that you guys are business partners trying to accomplish the same goal, to get clients into houses that they want to buy, like to provide the dream of home ownership to clients, and also to further their career, increase their income, and protect their reputation. So it's going to put you guys on the same level playing field. They're going to be like, wow, this person has really wonderful technology. It's very smooth. I can keep up with my whole pipeline with them. Like, I've got 2 deals with Sean, and I like that I can see both of them. I just want, I want to put all my deals in that pipeline so I can just keep up with everything at once. So I really think this is like a huge, huge potential benefit to your relationships with real estate agents, and it allows you to do everything. Oh, one thing I didn't even mention is they can upload the contract itself here, any amendments, addendums, and stuff like that, and it goes right into the documents inside of Arive, inside that actual loan. So it's a really incredible system. You guys should 100% be using it on 100% of your deals, and I will say it takes no time to set up. Obviously, you saw that. It takes maybe 15 seconds. You're already going to have their information in Arive. It does take a little bit of time to manage it and make sure that you're reviewing what they see and making sure that everything is up to date. Seller concessions are up to date, and everything like that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Workplace or hit me up on my phone. Just let me know if you want another walkthrough. If you have any specific questions, myself and the team are here to support you in using this and winning real estate agent referral partnerships, and then keeping those real estate agent referral partnerships. That's what this is all about. Nurturing and partnering together. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you get better today. I hope you get better every day. Cheers. Have a great one.